for the storm just to weather it. Prefer them deadly than challenge accepted. And don't get too friendly, my motives are treacherous. There's a thin line between pain and what pleasure is. And on that thin line is me leaving them breathless. Make them aware it's their moment of reckoning. Used to be less of a wreck, now I'm reckless. I'm the best and I still get the best of them. Hold up.
So 228.4 pounds this morning, which is basically a new low weigh-in. Last check-in last Friday, I was 230.4 or 230.6, something like that, which was 2 pounds down from the week before. And now we're already another 2 pounds down with this slight calorie adjustment. We're also, like I said, doing 5 cardio sessions a week right now. So adding in the cardio and getting the calories down to about 3,300 right now is creating a decent deficit for me. And the weight is just kind of dropping off. Now, granted, a lot of that's gonna be water weight because I'm eating like, less sodium, physically eating like less calories. I physically have like less food in my system. I'm not pushing calories like crazy. So like stuff's not just sitting around in my system, taking up space. So we are down to 228.4 this morning, I believe is what it was. And today we're doing a full day of eating. So I'm gonna take you guys through the first full day of eating of the entire prep right now. So we're basically 10 weeks out from competition. And this is what we're looking like. So we're doing 5 meals per day. 10 weeks out right now. We're at 3,320 calories per day. Our macros are 286 protein, 402 grams of carbs, and 68 grams of fat. Carbs still very high right now, keeping me feeling pretty good, pretty energized. Protein, keeping that high. I'm assuming we're gonna keep protein very high throughout the whole prep. I was eating like 305 to 315 grams of protein per day during the bulk. And the only adjustments we made last week was we were doing 1 less piece of French toast. The batter and everything is all the same, so it's literally just taking 1 piece of bread out. So it's like 60, 70 calories taken out from there. 1 less Rice Krispie treat already, so 90 less calories from that. And a slight decrease in the amount of pasta that we're eating for our third meal. I'm gonna show you guys breakfast. We're gonna get some French toast rolling right here, some coffee, a protein shake, and we're gonna get this day going. So it is 9:30 in the morning right now. I got up around 8:30 today, and I don't like to necessarily eat my meals first thing in the morning, especially while I'm cutting down. I'm in a calorie deficit. I kind of like to fast for a little bit in the morning and just like give myself some time to wake up, get some stuff done before I start eating. And then also I'm able to push back my meals a little bit till later on in the day. If I don't eat until like 10:30 or something like that, then, I have a smaller window to eat in. Not like I'm trying to do intermittent fasting or anything where I push everything into a tiny window, but I do like, for me to wake up at like 8 or 8:30 and eat immediately seems like a bit of a waste for me. I'd rather like push those meals back a little bit later so that I'm not hungrier later on in the day. I forgot to mention that the 3,300 calories I'm consuming today doesn't include like sauces, seasonings, any like additional little things to add in there. Like that 0 sugar creamer is like 20 calories for a serving. I use only like 9 milliliters. And the serving size was 15, so that was literally only like 12 calories I added in there. And the coffee maybe has a few calories, but it's gonna be like offset by, the additional calorie loss from drinking coffee. So, but with that being said, I'm also keeping my sauces and everything. Everything needs to be under 15 calories, which means I'm using like 0 sugar barbecue, teriyaki sauce, like some soy sauce, stuff like that. Everything's no sugar, super low in calories, under 15 calories. And I'll limit myself to about like 2 servings of each one. Like I don't wanna be over here putting like 4 or 5 servings of a 15 calorie sauce on there. Then it just kind of defeats the purpose. You get 60 calories out of it. So like my sugar-free syrup, I'll put like 2 servings of that on. That's like a 20 calorie additional, gain on the day. Five pieces of French toast, all finished up right here. So 3 whole eggs, 4 egg whites, just over 4 egg whites. So we did 190 grams of egg whites, then literally just cinnamon and the bread. So then we're gonna top this off with, I'm probably gonna go with the log cabin today. I have the Hungry Jack and the log cabin. I've really been liking this one. They're both 10 calories per serving. This is the Hungry Jack butter version. But I don't know, I think I might be liking this one, the log cabin one, a little bit better. So we can use that one. We're also going to put a little bit of blueberries on top of this as well. So we're gonna weigh all this stuff out so we can add it into MyFitnessPal for a proper total. So we're gonna add some of these on top and like maybe 2 servings of this on top. So I think we're gonna do a scoop of the Nutter Bar Blast protein today as well from BPN. So that is gonna be the breakfast. We did 51 grams of blueberries on here, 2.5 servings of the log cabin sugar-free syrup. And then we also get a Greek yogurt with this. We have the Oikos 000, 15 grams of protein, 100 calories in that thing. And like I said, we're gonna do 1 scoop of this, put that in our shaker, and we have our coffee as well. So kind of a pretty big breakfast for the morning to start off. I'm gonna get you guys the macros, the calories for all this in just a second. So I added everything in, including the protein shake, including the Greek yogurt, the blueberries, everything that was additional, the coffee and the creamer. 930 calories for this first meal, so not really too bad, honestly. So 930 calories for the first meal. So it says we have 2390 remaining calories on the day. We have 88 grams of protein for that first meal. We have 68 grams of carbs and 21 grams of fat. So it's a pretty good meal to start off the day, in my opinion. Usually I'll save my Greek yogurt and protein shake for a little bit later as like a snack. Not later, but say either right after the gym or, you know, a little bit before the gym or something like that, just so I can break it up a little bit. But it is 10:30 already, so kind of took my time getting to this meal. We're gonna finish this up, get some work done, then we gotta hit the gym. Pretty good start for the day. All right, so today's pre-workout is going to consist of the BPN Flight strawberry kiwi flavor. So we're doing this, superset that with a scoop of Endo Pump blackberry lemonade flavor. That also with the strong reds. So this is going to give us an extra boost on the pump today. So 1 scoop of each of these. I've been a bit of a caffeine addict lately, so I might do closer to a scoop and a half. Probably a scoop and a half of the Flight pre-workout. So that'll be like literally 400 milligrams caffeine at least, maybe 450 with a scoop and a half. So heading straight up to the gym right now. Kyle is gonna come up and hit a shoulder workout with us today. It's gonna be shoulders and biceps today. I think he's just doing the shoulders portion of it with me, but yeah, we're going back up to Fit For You today. Check out some of the shoulder machines. We haven't done a shoulder day there yet. Got the pre-workout going. We'll see you guys up there, get a workout in, then we have 4 more meals to go for this full day of eating. So just pull up to the gym. Pre-workout is almost done right now. I also I get a Rice Krispie treat later on with technically my 3rd meal of the day. So I'm just gonna have it now instead, or kind of during my workout if I need it. Little intra-workout carbs, 90 calories, like not really much, but it does help sometimes. So I'm gonna have this, heading to the gym. There is the gym right behind me. Kyle's already up here right now, so yeah, let's get into it, man. It's gonna be a fun one. And yeah, let's put in some work today. We got our SBD day done yesterday, powerlifting done for the day. So today, back to bodybuilding. Let's crush it, shoulders and biceps. Let's go. So we're back at the gym right now. We're training shoulders and biceps today. We got special guest Kyle Nowak over here. He just hit RDLs real quick, but we're hitting a shoulder workout now. So this is his first time being here. We're doing a bodybuilding workout finally. Haven't done a bodybuilding workout with this guy in a long time. So we're doing it today. Shoulders, we're starting off with the hammer strength shoulder press. This is one of my favorite movements to do. You can load it up with a lot of weight, go super heavy. We're going 3 plates and a quarter, and we're just gonna try and get some solid sets of like 10 to 12 here. Like really solid, full lockout, full stretch to the bottom. Not trying to ego lift too much, just really trying to focus on good form, good reps. So that's what we're doing. Starting off with this, we're gonna get through the rest of the workout. It's gonna be a good day. Keep the pace up high here, try and get a good sweat going. Keep the rest times relatively low. After this, I think this one's gonna be a little bit higher rest time, focus on power. So let's go. today. We're gonna do incline dumbbell curls. Now a lot of people do these, but I do it a specific way that I think like really targets your biceps, gives them more range of motion, limits the amount of momentum that you can use on them, especially for a finisher like this. We're using lightweight on this. So I'm only using 20-pound dumbbells, which seems like nothing. Our biceps are already fatigued throughout the workout. And if you do this with proper form, it's gonna be very difficult. So we'll put it at like a 45-degree incline, something like this. Like you don't really necessarily want to be all the way up like a shoulder press, because then if you just hang your arms down like this, you're not really getting a stretch or anything. But we're gonna get ourselves back like this, so that if you feel like this, you kind of feel a stretch in your bicep with your arms back like that. So that's kind of what we're gonna be representing here. So I'm just gonna take this 20-pound dumbbells. We're aiming for 15. I'm gonna let myself lay all the way back and then basically just drop my arms straight down. You don't want them out like this. You want them literally just let them hang straight down. We're bringing them up and twisting the pinkies out to squeeze as hard as we can. Going for 15 reps. Flex the tricep at the bottom to make sure you got the full stretch. That's gonna cap off the workout. Kept the pace up today. Got a good solid workout and I'm really happy with how this went. Pushing some weight around, still feeling stronger now. 10 weeks out, check-in tomorrow with Alex. I'm gonna get you guys an update on that and see what we're doing for our check-in. So we keep on getting leaner and leaner these next couple weeks. So, all right, so we didn't even have our protein shake yet from breakfast. Like remember I told you guys I was gonna have a scoop of this. So this is part of the breakfast still. Nutter Bar Blast protein. We do 1 scoop of this. Now that this is done, all I've had other than that was a Rice Krispie, but like we're literally at like 1,000 calories in the day. Like not very much for me. So 1 scoop of that. This will be like a quick little post-workout recovery. 25 grams of protein in there. And then we're gonna make up a meal here too. I'm trying to get better about getting my meals in sooner. So instead of waiting until like literally the other day, I like didn't have my second meal till like 7 p.m., which is not good because then I had to like slam 3-4 meals within that small window of time, which is actually kind of hard because then I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm eating just for like hours straight. We got rice made, we have broccoli made, and we made a bunch of chicken last night, like literally like 3.5 pounds of chicken I cooked up. This is what we need for the second meal. We have that, and then the only other thing is one of these lean wrap. Obviously this is like the same foods that I'm eating every single day pretty much, but what we are gonna change up is honey flavor yesterday. That one, we're gonna try that. I don't think I've ever tried that before, but I did try this yesterday, the sugar-free teriyaki, and this stuff was pretty good. 5 calories per serving only. I used about 3 servings on my meal yesterday, so 15 calories roughly, but this stuff was really good actually. We're gonna do some barbecue on there, and that is gonna be the second meal of the day. So I'm gonna put this together and calculate out the macros, calories for that, throw that in my MyFitnessPal, see where we're at for the day after this. So we need 6 ounces weighed cooked. So chicken's gonna cook down a little bit, obviously. 6 ounces cooked, we're getting a lot of protein from this. So we need that, and then we just need our 85 grams of broccoli. Go to grams and just take out 85 grams of this. So, okay, that's like maybe too much actually. 4 grams over on broccoli, that's literally like 1-2 calories or something like that. So we're good on that. We're gonna toss this in the microwave. Then we have our barbecue goes on top, and I literally just break this up and throw it on top too. Like Alex wanted me, like intended for me to like, you know, make a wrap out of it, which honestly, maybe I'll try that today. Maybe I'll eat like half of it and then make a wrap. Like I have not done that in all the time that I've been prepping. So maybe we'll eat half of it, wrap it up, and they'll have like a burrito and a bowl basically. So we'll do that. 220 grams of that. We'll do, I think it was like, and then we got, excited about this, the honey flavor. Final meal right there. Pretty big size meal. So it's funny, this meal in total is only 623 calories. So we got our honey barbecue on there. I got the wrap on the side, so I'm gonna make this into a little wrap like once I get like halfway through. But it's crazy how much you can actually do with like somewhat low calories if you're having, you know, voluminous foods. Like even chicken breast, like it's gonna fill you up a lot. But 623 calories for the whole meal. So we are at 1553 calories on the whole day, which means we have 1767 remaining on the day. So where we're at so far is 153 grams of protein. We're at 156 grams of carbs and then 25 grams of fat so far on the day. So that's what we're looking like. So can eat this. I'm getting a bit hungry right now. So then After this, pretty much we'll give it a few hours, maybe around like 7 p.m. It's only 3:20 right now, so maybe around like 7 p.m. we'll have our next meal, and then we basically, like, maybe I'll have it at like 6 p.m. Maybe we'll get better about it because we'll have 2 more meals after that. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on the day. About almost halfway through our calories for the day, technically. Like I said, we're calculating all the sauces and stuff into it too. So I'm interested to see by the end of the day where we're at with everything, where our macros, calories end up being. So we got to still run later today. We have a 2-mile run. I might go outside, play some basketball for a little bit. So we're gonna get kind of active, and yeah, let's get some food in our systems. I need some post-workout recovery. Let's go. Try this out. See what happens here. Pretty tight. Look at that. Boom. Burrito. That's popping out. So for our next meal of the day, it's pretty much already prepped for me as well. I made some pasta and I made some sauce the other day with meat in it. So basically cooked up a whole bunch of beef. I think I did like 5 or 6 servings at a time. So it's like 6 ounces of beef per day. I did like 5 days. So I basically cooked up like 30 ounces of beef, put it with 5 servings of sauce, and boom, this is what we have right here. So this is like 2 servings left in here. I've already been using it for a few days. So this is basically what it's gonna be. And I have it all calculated on my phone, exactly what it was. So I made the whole sauce together with the 30 ounces of beef. It's 93.7 lean ground beef as well, with the 5 servings of sauce, and then basically weighed it all out. And for each serving, I divided it by 5, and I should need 265 grams of sauce right there that I made. So we have that. Each of those should contain about six ounces of beef roughly. And then I did the same thing with the pasta. I did like 5 days worth of pasta. Same thing, divided the total number once I cooked it by 5, so 172 grams of pasta right there. Boom, boom. And that is basically the meal. We're gonna have 85 grams of green beans as well. I got these French green beans, pretty cheap from the grocery store. And then we're gonna do like a Dr. Pepper with that as well. I'm gonna total up the calories and the macros for this meal, show you guys where we're at so far in the day. This is meal number 3 basically. We have another big meal after this. It's already like almost 9 o'clock. So we have one more big meal after this, and then we have a little like treat, a little dessert at the end of the night, which is like the best part of the day. We get some oatmeal, some peanut butter, and a little bit of ice cream at the end of the day. So it's a perfect way to end off the night. So we're gonna do this, 85 grams of green beans, and then a diet Dr. Pepper. And so after that third meal, we are at 2,284 calories on the day. We have 1,036 remaining technically on our meal plan for the day. So yeah, just finished up that meal, and we're basically moving right on to the next one. It's 9:38 right now, and I'm cooking up some rice right here. So basically, it doesn't stop. You're either cooking, you're eating, you're cleaning, you're doing something. So we have a whole bunch of rice. I'm just kind of prepping it up. So I did like 360 grams of uncooked rice we put in there. That's gonna last me like another like 2.5 days, I would say. We only need 220 grams of like cooked rice, and this is gonna make a lot for us. So I just threw that on right now. That'll be done in like 10 minutes or less. We'll throw together the next meal, eat that one at like 10 p.m. And then we have one more dessert meal after that. I'll show you this rice when it's done. I'll show you this 4th meal when it's done. All right, so we're right back to the chicken, rice, broccoli, and 2 eggs for this meal too. So this is like the most staple, traditional bodybuilding meal you could possibly think of. And I already had one of these meals today, but it works. And with the right sauces, and if you cook it right, put the right seasonings on it and stuff, it doesn't taste too bad at all. And it's pretty, voluminous meal, like I said, so it's gonna fill you up for a little bit longer. 6 ounces of cooked chicken. So we've got all of our chicken cooked up right here. We're doing 85 grams of broccoli. Boom, right there. And like I just showed you guys, rice just done cooking right now. And then we have some farm fresh eggs right here. We do 2 of these. So we get a little extra fats in this meal too, which is gonna be good. So a couple eggs in there, just make it a little bit of a bigger meal. And this is the last big meal of the night. It's just about 10 p.m. right now. So we're gonna put it all together and have ourselves, our big dinner right here. so last meal looks pretty big. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that looks like a lot of food. And the thing is like, realistically, this is still way less calories than I was eating before. I'm just eating like higher volumes of food. So if I'm eating 33 to 3,400 calories right now, you know, before I was eating upwards of like 4,600 calories. Like, this is a pretty big decrease for me, which is, I think, why my weight has dropped so quickly already. You know, losing a lot of water weight, less sodium in my diet, just like less food, like a lot less calories already. So it's crazy, but still very big meal. I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna put on this. So this stuff was delicious yesterday. The sugar-free teriyaki marinade, 5 calories per serving. You need a little bit more of it though, to be honest. So I may use 3 to 4 servings in this. That's gonna be like 15 to 20 calories total. Ended up putting 4 servings of teriyaki sauce on there. Not gonna lie, probably kind of a lot of sodium in that. But yeah, like literally 4 servings of that. It's an extra 20 calories, but it's gonna make this thing taste amazing. So last big meal of the night. Let's finish this thing right now. But before we get into this meal, let's see what the calories and macros are looking like after this one. So we are at 2,999 calories on the day after this meal. 321 calories remaining technically on the calories that I'm given by meal plan. This meal in total, 715 calories, even with the 20 calories from the teriyaki sauce, only 715 calories for that big plate right there. So that's really not too bad. We are at 274 grams of protein on the day. We're at 328 grams of carbs and 55 grams of fat on the day. So that's what we're looking like. Demolish this meal right now, and then it is already 10:05 right now, so a little bit later, maybe around 10:45 or 11, I'll have my final last meal. So all right, so it is almost 11 o'clock. That meal was just wrapped up, so we're all good on that. Going into our very last meal here. I feel exhausted. It's been a long day. We hit a workout in the morning, ran, played basketball, also cut the grass. We're on 15,000 steps today, which is pretty big for me, but I'm just kind of tired. Been filming all day and stuff like that, so I'm pretty much gonna finish this last meal and then just kind of chill for a little bit and get to bed, get some good sleep tonight. Probably try and get up early and do another run in the morning, but let me show you how this works for this last meal. We're just using the instant oatmeal. We've got the maple brown sugar packets, so we need 60 grams. Each one of these is only like 30 to 40 grams, I think. So we're gonna need like more than one packet basically. So we're doing 60 grams of oats. We have 18 grams of natural peanut butter we're gonna put in there as well. So just a little over half a serving of peanut butter as well. And that's pretty much gonna be that. And then we get a small portion of ice cream as well. So this is like the dessert, best part of the day. Just get to kick back, have some oatmeal and some ice cream. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. All right, so the best way to do this with peanut butter is basically we're just gonna throw it right on the scale here, zero it out. So now we're at 0 grams right here. So we're gonna go to negative 18 grams. So we're basically, whatever we take out, we're looking for 18 grams taken out, throwing into our oatmeal here. And once we do that, I'm gonna put it back in for like another 30 seconds to a minute just to get everything all good to go. We'll mix it up and it'll be good. All right, so that is the final product right there. That's super hot, so I'm gonna let that cool off for a minute. But this is the ice cream I've been using, this no sugar added Breyers. So I've been doing this instead of the Halo Top. It's like a lot cheaper for more servings. This whole thing has like 9 servings in it, 100 calories. We're gonna do 90 grams of this because it is a little more calorie dense than normal Halo Top. Normal Halo Top's like 87 grams. So since this is like 74 grams, we're not gonna do the full 100 grams that we're supposed to have. So we're gonna do 90 grams of this. Probably eat this while this is cooling off, and then we'll be good to go. And boom, there we go. So that is 90 grams of the no sugar added ice cream. So super low calorie. This is probably about 120 calories right here for this bowl. So not too bad. So we got that plus that. That's our dessert right there. Boom. All right, so with that, the full day of eating is complete. So let's take a look at our totals for the day. What we hit, we were supposed to hit 3,320 calories total. Like I said, that's just my meals and everything. I tried to put everything exactly how Alex wants me to put it into my fitness pal, but like I said, there's also some sauces, a couple like little 5-calorie drinks here and there, and I'm basically having sauce syrup with like every meal, some seasonings and stuff like that, so it adds up a little bit throughout the whole day. So today, the total calories for the day was 3,452, so we are technically 132 over what I'm supposed to eat, but we hit everything exactly how it's supposed to be. gram for gram, 3,452. Totals for the day, 287 grams of protein, 388 grams of carbs, and then 72 grams of fat. So I think we're like a little bit low on the carbs. Protein's like right where it needs to be. So maybe I think the fat might have gone a little bit over, carbs a little bit under, something like that, but it's supposed to be around 400 grams of carbs. So we're pretty close. Everything's very close to where it's supposed to be, but we did a good job today, and this is pretty much like what my meal plan is looking like right now, like pretty much every day almost for prep, and things are just gonna get adjusted as we go. Just gonna get like adjusted, you know, rice is gonna get into smaller quantities, ice cream is gonna kind of come down as we go throughout prep. Like I'm not gonna be eating this full amount of ice cream every single week as well. I'm sure oatmeal is gonna come down, so things are gonna get changed. We're gonna have to figure out where we can fit certain things in here. We actually, when I was in Florida, I picked up this sugar-free Jello packet. So this thing has like 4 servings in here. So you can make a big bowl of like sugar-free Jello. The whole thing is like 40 calories for this. So even if I have like half of it, it's like 20 calories. It's like almost negligible. So it's like finding those things. Like right now, obviously I don't need that. Like I'm doing plenty fine on 3,400 calories. But later on in prep, once things start changing, once cardio's high, calories are low, training's difficult, you got to find those little hacks to keep things, you know, keep things going and keep yourself mentally, you know, good and just like physically feeling good too. So prep's not easy, but there's like little hacks you can use along the way. Even these sauces, the 5-calorie teriyaki marinade, like makes things just so much better when you could have like a nice meal you can look forward to because you put some teriyaki sauce on it. Everything comes together. It's like a little stir fry. That's the full day of eating. I'll keep you guys updated. We have our check-ins tomorrow with Alex, so we're gonna see how things go, see what he has to say, send him over my pictures in the morning. This will be the 10-week out check-in, so excited to see where we're at in the next couple weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, drop down some video ideas, drop a comment for the algorithm, drop a like, please. We're putting a lot of effort in these videos. Me and Bogdan are, you know, spending tons of time every day trying to make these videos the best we can. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support as always, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.